I want to come back on some fake ideas we can find online. There's a lot of things about it. So once more, I'm talking about the tradition compared to the traditional way of ayahuasca, how it is practiced in the Amazon rainforest. Um, Recently, I had like people who were about to come and they asked me, "Is it true that we have to be naked in a ceremony?" And I said, "What? Where did you find that?" And they actually sent me a YouTube link that I even didn't open, where apparently what the practice there. No, nobody has to get naked in a ceremony. Nobody has to be touched in an inappropriate way in a ceremony at all. The shaman can put your hand on the head, for example, or just take your hand and blow on the hand, but that's it. I mean, it's not supposed to touch like inappropriate parts, personal parts. It's not the way it should be at all. All other stuff, you don't have to come with white clothes in a ceremony. What is not recommended is to come with dark, plain black clothes because it's said to attract negative energy. But you can be like with any kind of colors, any stuff you like, where you feel comfortable, and that's it. Um, it's important to understand, and I talked a lot about it before in the previous chapters, but with the traditional way, there is no YouTube playlist. There is no like playing songs because I like Enya is nice, or I don't know, like some atmospheric music. Yes, it's a cool atmosphere. It makes people feel good, but there's no healing with that. The healing comes from the Icarus of the shaman because of what he learned from his dieta, from nothing else. He is the one, or she is the one, to do the job, to do the healing. It's not music from Coldplay or whatever, or the best music, your favorite music. No, it comes from a song for sung for from this moment, from this person to the patient. Nothing else. If you record this song, it's just another song. Nothing else. Be careful also online with all the vocabulary. There is ayahuasca became super trendy, and there is always a vocabulary, and sometimes it's a bit strange to hear some like Mama Aya told me, Mama Aya told me, I want to be Mama Aya, Mama Aya, Mama Aya. I mean, the thing where it comes from. The thing is, you have the master plants, and the ayahuasca is considered as the mother of the master plant, but it's not a person. Um, it's sometimes I see people. I read that actually like someone never did any ceremony. This thing I read like, I want to drink mamaya. What do you want to drink exactly? I want to sit with mamaya. I want mamaya to tell me that. I want mamaya. I mean, if you talk to, I had a conversation with some shamans about it, and actually, and they say that to really actually have the spirits of ayahuasca will present himself to you, or itself herself, I would say itself, because it's very gender, but um, it happens only if you are in deep connection in the world of ayahuasca. We are committed in this world. It doesn't happen because you did like twice ayahuasca and you will have like the spirit. And even if you see the spirit of the ayahuasca, I mean, you will be scared because spirit is not like most of the time they try to appear in something that we know so they don't scare us. But if it appear in the real form, it'll be very scary. But it doesn't happen like this. So there is some confusion. Like what ayahuasca does, it makes you connect with your true self. It shows you who you truly are. It helps you that. So you might have a conversation in a way with your inner self, your true self, your higher self, depends on whatever you want to name it, but who is truly you. And that's what actually becoming like, that's what you can hear or feel. But of course the spirit of the plants is here and they help, of course. But it's avoid read too much thing because you give expectation, and people come and expect things like to see all this kind of stuff, seeing mamaya, seeing a lot of snakes and jaguars and eagles and all this stuff, and surfing plane flying there over the universe, because they read that. No, it doesn't happen like this at all. Not to everyone. It's not that. It doesn't look like the painting you can see online or in crafts like native handcrafts. It's personal. So I try generally to advise to people, like, just try not to read too much about it. Come back like a blank page. Try to come here and write your own book, actually. Understand that what you can read online is just the experience of someone. If you drink ayahuasca one day, or if you had drunk already, you realize that it's very hard to put words on an experience you have. It's so special. So when you try to put these words, to find the words who are the closest to your experience, there's already a gap anyway between your experience and the words you pronounce. And then the person who will listen to these words will have his or her own interpretation of your words. So at the end, from what you experienced and what the other person understood, there's a massive gap. And it creates expectations and wrong ideas. So the main thing, the only thing when you have to go to ceremony or retreat is like to be blank page. Don't expect anything. Be ready to accept the things the way they come. And that it, even if you like it, you don't like it, you're not here to have like a trip. There's no trip with ayahuasca. When people say they have a bad trip also, when people like a real fake ideas, it's like ayahuasca is dangerous and people freak out. Yes, people freak out. I tell you why. It's because they come and they drink like a massive shot right away. They give a massive shot and drink this, and of course it goes. Of course people freak out. Of course it's not the way to do. You cannot give someone like, I don't know, if you so to someone who never drank alcohol in his life, you don't give like a massive full glass of whiskey to drink one shot. It doesn't make any sense. It's the same. It's exactly the same. So that's why people could freak out also. And what people name a bad trip, there's not a bad trip. It's not because it's intense and hard that's bad. It's just about that, okay, there are things who are coming. It shows us like who we truly are, the dark side and the bright side. But sometimes people, they don't want to accept the dark side coming to them. That is fine, okay. We all darkness and bright and light and all this stuff, it's okay. So it's like, okay, that's part of me. Okay, well, maybe I have to clean a bit of this, but okay, it's okay like this. But acceptation about who we truly are, the more we reach, no, I don't want to tell, no. Okay, and by fighting this, that's when people say they have a bad trip. And also it's very important, from what I read online also many times, is like, I have people, even still inside the retreat, they just came out of ceremony, and the first thing they do is the next day they go online, on Facebook group, and ask like, I have a ceremony last night, and I was the only one that, is it normal, why this, the other way okay, why this, I mean, why don't you ask a shaman? Why you first stuff you do is to take your phone and just like to ask on random people that you will never meet and don't know if they are like actually trustable, to answer the question when you have the facilitator or the shaman just right there next door. It's about trust about the shaman also, so it's very important. I try to think about all the things that I could read, which for me are not making a lot of sense. Knowing that normally when you go to a place, you're supposed to trust the people where you go, and that their role to these people to be as transparent, open, and available as possible, actually to be able to help you. This is very, very important. Trust. If you don't trust, or if you have a doubt about the people where you go, just don't go. It's better. I mean, it's pointless. And if you go to a place, yes, okay, you spend money and you are on the site and you don't feel like, I don't feel like it, just go. I know it's money, but you risk much more than money in that case. So, and once more, so if you're in the right place, it's supposed to tell you everything. You're not supposed to have any doubt. You're supposed to be able to ask any single questions. Yes, also, this many times on the internet you have people say, is this normal? I saw that. It is normal. I talk about that in other chapters, but there is nothing to compare. Don't try to compare. There's nothing about normal. And the thing and what's most scary for me is that like everybody had an advice on it. Oh yes, it's normal. Like when I was out my Maloka, I saw there was alien there, or there was the spaceship there, and it is normal. And you have like everybody, yes, it's normal. They're with us. And this, that. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, like you have like your visions, and they have meaning, but no one but yourself can have the meaning of what you experienced. And the most important is to have a private talk with your shaman after every ceremony and talk about everything you felt, everything you saw, to ask this person all the questions you have, because that's the person who was there, who's supposed also to have seen many things about you during the ceremony, to have healed you. So this person knows. So that's the only person to talk to after a ceremony. Take your time to write your questions to this person if you want to make sure you don't forget anything, but ask all the time to have a private talk after every single ceremony, because it will help you. It will help you for your process. So we're coming now to this end of this video. I hope that it helped you, that it gave you some insights. Don't hesitate to write any other question in the comments. You will also have in the description. I will let all our contacts here, and you will have my WhatsApp. I will be very happy to go on WhatsApp. I think is why we choose WhatsApp, because we're in the jungle here, and it's a curiosity that one of the most practical stuff that works. And so don't hesitate. I will leave. You have all our links for Facebook links, Instagram links, website also, and once more WhatsApp. Don't hesitate, or in the comments or in WhatsApp, just to ask any question, and I will be very happy to answer you. And if you have any suggestions about other videos, please feel free to be very happy if I can help. I try to make these videos at a point because actually most of my patients ask me like, we didn't know all this, we never saw all this, and now it makes sense. So I'm happy if it helps some of you who had some questions about ayahuasca. And once more, just don't hesitate to ask any questions in the comments, or join me on WhatsApp, and I do my best to answer your questions. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope maybe one day to meet you here in the rainforest. Have a good day.